Hello, I don't know whether you've seen the excellent Mick Lynch. He's the RMT, the rail union boss, and he put out a video yesterday, or rather he didn't. His team put out a video where he was interviewed and asked his opinion about the Home Office rhetoric at the moment and the use of the word invasion, and quite rightly he was fairly direct in his condemnation of it. He pointed out it is no crime. It is no crime to escape persecution in whatever form that may be. It's no crime equally, he pointed out, to escape poverty. Escaping poverty is not a crime. He also pointed out that many of his union members were engaged in helping to rescue migrants caught at sea. But he went on. He said that the union was there to bring people together. I think humanity is there to bring people together. That is our job. Our job is to promote union. Our job is not to promote disunion and discord. And that is the job of every politician. Politicians are there to help, or should be. At the moment, politicians seem to be here to provide nasty, aggressive rhetoric, and that is not their job. I think this is the first time that I can remember where politicians have been at the forefront of this drive against particular people. It comes very close to racism, and it is squalid. I'm just old enough to remember the rivers of blood, and that was squalid from a man who should have known better. Enoch Powell, a very impressive man, really. Very impressive, biblical scholar and so on. But it is wrong, as Mick Lynch points out. It's wrong to be putting people in tents as winter approaches. It's wrong to be creating laws that discriminate against individuals. We need to do our share. The rest of Europe is doing its share. The rest of Europe is taking more migrants than we are. Turkey is taking an enormous number. And we are making a great fuss about quite a small number of people, a smaller number of people coming over here than came over here when the Eastern European bloc came into the EU. A significantly smaller group. And we are responding in a very vicious way. And it's not just the rhetoric. We are following the rhetoric with action, or rather with inaction, which is designed to send a message. It is contemptible. And the smugness with which our ministers are responding. They think they have an audience, a captive audience of people who are proud of what they are doing or not doing. We need to be a society. Our society, Britain, has always had a reputation for caring for people who are vulnerable, for caring for their families and for their children. And now we are in a position where we are negligent of the needs of others. And remember, throughout history, the great religions have defined goodness in terms of hospitality, goodness in terms of responding to the need of people in distress, the vulnerable. It's there in the story of Abraham. It's there in the teachings of Jesus. It's there in the lessons in the Quran. It's in the three great religions. It's all the way through Buddhism and Sikhism and Jainism. It's religious texts are imbued with charity. And I think that is what is missing from our Home Office. And I'm shocked to the core by it. Mick Lynch is doing the right thing. I think if you haven't found his video on YouTube, do find it. It's worth a view. He puts it so well. And I'm just really paraphrasing what he's saying and congratulating him for his clarity.